If goals actually worked, you wouldn't feel guilty every night for not sticking to them. Yet here you are, setting goals, breaking them, blaming yourself. So let me say something that sounds offensive, but it's true. Goals are for losers. Winners use systems. Stay with me, because once you understand the psychology behind this, you'll never set goals the same way again. From a young age, we're taught one rule for success: set goals. Get good grades, get fit, make money, be successful. So you do exactly that. You set a big goal. You feel motivated for a few days, maybe a few weeks. Then something happens. You miss one workout. You skipped one task. You scroll instead of working. Suddenly, you're tired, distracted, unmotivated, and now the guilt kicks in. Because clearly, you're the problem, right? Wrong. The problem isn't you. The problem is goals. Here's why goals quietly fail most people. A goal is something you want in the future. I want to lose 10 kilos. I want to make $10,000. I want to become disciplined. Sounds great, but here's the flaw no one talks about. Goals don't tell you what to do today. They only remind you how far away you are. So every day you don't make progress, your brain registers failure. Miss one workout? Failure. Skip one study session? Failure. Break your routine once? Failure. And once your brain links your goal with failure, motivation dies. That's why most people quit halfway, not because they're lazy, but because goals create pressure without guidance. Now here's the system mindset. A system isn't about where you want to be. It's about what you do repeatedly. No big finish line, no dramatic transformation overnight, just a simple process. For example, a goal says, I want to get fit. A system says, I go to the gym for 20 minutes 4 times a week. A goal says, I want to be rich. A system says, I save 10% of everything I earn and build one skill every day. See the difference? One depends on motivation. The other depends on habit. The math most people ignore. Goals are binary. You either achieve them or you don't, which means most days you're losing. Systems are cumulative. Every small action counts as a win. Even bad days move you forward. That's why systems feel easier. Your brain gets rewarded daily instead of punished. And your brain loves rewards. Why systems work especially well for teens and people in their 20s. At this stage of life, everything feels chaotic. School pressure, career confusion, money stress, comparison, expectations. You don't need more pressure. You need consistency. Systems remove the emotional weight of success. You stop asking, am I successful yet? And start asking, did I follow my system today? That's a much easier question to answer. The anti-goal strategy. This doesn't mean goals are useless. It means goals are optional. Systems are mandatory. Think of goals as direction signs. Think of systems as the road. You don't drive by staring at the destination. You drive by focusing on the road in front of you. Why goals actually make you procrastinate? When a goal feels huge, your brain delays action. Why start today if success is months away? So you wait for motivation, for confidence, for the perfect moment. Systems remove that excuse. You don't need motivation to follow a small system. You just show up. A real-life example. Let's say you want to start a YouTube channel. Goal mindset. I want 100,000 subscribers. System mindset. I upload one video every week, no matter what. Guess which one survives long-term? The first person quits when views are low. The second person improves automatically because repetition forces learning. Systems build identity. Goals don't. Goals focus on outcomes. Systems focus on who you become. You don't become disciplined by wanting discipline. You become disciplined by doing small, disciplined actions daily. Eventually, you stop saying, I'm trying to work out. You start saying, I'm someone who works out. Identity sticks. Motivation fades. Why people with systems look lucky. You'll see someone your age suddenly doing well. They look confident, productive, ahead, and it feels unfair. But what you don't see is their system, the boring routine, the unglamorous consistency. Luck is just invisible systems compounding. How to build your first system. Simple. Don't overthink it. Pick one area: health, money, skills, focus. Then ask one question: what is the smallest action I can repeat consistently? Not impressive, not extreme. Repeatable. 5 push-ups, 10 minutes of study, 1 page of writing, 1 saved dollar. That's it. The real secret. Success doesn't come from massive effort. It comes from removing friction. Systems lower friction. Goals increase it. That's why goals burn you out, and systems quietly change your life. Final truth. If goals worked, everyone who made New Year's resolutions would be successful by now. They're not. But people with systems don't need resolutions. They just keep going. So stop asking, what do I want to achieve? Start asking, what can I repeat? Because in the long run, systems beat goals every single time.